everyone, it's Cecily and Louisa from Sister Society here. It's been a month since our last fundraising event, so we thought it was time for us to introduce our next project that we're hoping that we're going to get your support for. So the next cause that we are going to be supporting is the refugee crisis in Calais. Louisa's been doing quite a lot of research on that, so she's going to talk you through why it's so important that we get involved.
So yeah, the refugee crisis in Calais hit the headlines in 2016 when the French authorities basically dismantled the jungle. And since then there's 1,500 refugees that are basically sleeping rough around the area, spread out, often in the forests and often with nothing more than just a sleeping bag for protection. So basically the French authorities since then have sort of said that they don't want another jungle situation happening.
And that was the name of the camp, wasn't it?
That was the name of the camp, yeah. So basically they've set up evictions and they're happening sort of 20 times a week, and they're basically the French authorities are going around and taking items off the refugees like their sleeping bags, and if they do have tents they're often slashing the tents, and in some cases they're also spraying like chemicals in sleeping people's eyes as well, which is just absolutely awful. So there is a charity called Help Refugees that has a permanent base there, and they are handing out on a daily basis tents and sleeping bags and blankets and shoes and necessary items. But again, like you say, the French authorities are basically just taking that away as quickly as they are supplying them.
It's terrible. So we contacted Help Refugees to see what kind of support Sister Society could offer. And we really wanted to find out whether they wanted us to fundraise money for them or whether they were still looking for volunteers to go over and help. And obviously charities like this always need financial input, so money's always good. But actually at this time of year in winter when it's really cold, and if you think about everyone sleeping outside in this freezing cold weather, what they really need are more volunteers, more feet on the ground to go and help give out supplies, donate their skills.
And just lift morale as well.
Exactly. So a small group of Sister Society members are going to be going to Calais in late July. Sorry, not July, January, late January.
Late January.
We're not that organised. In late January to offer their support in whatever way they can during that time. So we need your help.
So basically we need to raise £300 as our travel expenses to get there, and then on top of that each person, so the four of us, need £90 as a sort of personal fee as well to get us there. So we've got a donate button, so you can donate to that by clicking on the link. We also are going to take with us practical donations as well. So like we said before, that they are going through so many tents and sleeping bags and shoes and everything. So we will put a list on our website of all the items that we can and cannot take with us at that time. So if you can't donate money and you can't donate a practical item, then what you can do for us is raise awareness. So basically share it on Facebook, share it on Instagram, and just hopefully we'll get enough people behind us that we can make this trip possible.